Students, let's start the class now. The content of our class today is distribution and promotion strategy. First, let's take a look at today's learning goals. First, we need to understand what the distribution channel is. Then, we need to know the concept of middleman, master the design of distribution channels, and be familiar with promotions and promotional combinations. Please think about it. After we have studied the market and products, how to sell? With this question, let's take a look at what the distribution strategy is. One of the contents of marketing mix decision making is the distribution strategy. In the product from the manufacturer to the distribution process of the final customer. Most producers do not sell their products directly to the final user. So between the producer and the final user, many perform a variety of different functions and marketing intermediaries with different names. The marketing channel selected by the enterprise directly affect all other marketing decisions. The type of marketing channel used by the product have a direct impact on the pricing of products. So we can see this distribution strategy very important. According to the needs of the members in the marketing channel, to formulate and adjust. Middlemen are not employed by producers and become a part of the marketing chain it forged. It's an independent market. Note that it is an independent market, restock for a large number of customers, and become the focus of its attention. Let's take a look at the concept of distribution channels. It's some kind of goods and services obtained from the flow of producers to consumers. Ownership of such goods and services, or help transfer its ownership. All enterprises and individuals mainly include, for example, merchants, middlemen, acting middleman, and at the beginning and end of the channel. Producer and consumer. In the commodity economy, products must be exchanged. The transfer of the form of generating value, make the product from an owner, transfer to another owner, into the hands of consumers. This is what we call business flow. At the same time, accompanied by business flow and the spatial movement of the product entity, we call it logistics. The combination of business flow and logistics make the product from the producer to the consumer. This is the distribution channel, or what we call the distributive approach. Then a middleman is needed in the middle. The middleman is the manufacturer and the end customer. That is, between consumers and users, participate in trading business, an economic organization that promotes the occurrence and realization of buying and selling, or an individual. So their basic form is based on their position in the process of commodity circulation, different from the function, and divided into wholesalers or retailers. Enterprises should understand different types of wholesalers and retailers. How do you make decisions? As the decision-making basis for the selection and management of middlemen. Next, let's take a look at the design of distribution channels. First, let's take a look. What are the factors influencing the choice of distribution channels in enterprises? The first one, of course, is the market factor. Then, there are the factors of their own products and the factors of the enterprise itself. There are also some relevant government legislation and the relevant provisions of the policy. All these will affect the influence of selecting channels for enterprise distributors. Let's take a look at the steps. First of all, we need to determine the channel goal. What channel do you choose? First of all, make sure. Then, we need to make it clear. Alternative schemes for all major channels. Sometimes you can't just choose one channel, or it's a plan. We need cooperation and alternation. And then we need to evaluate alternative scheme of channel, whether it is feasible or not, how effective is it, and so on. Next, Let's take a look at promotions and promotional combinations. First of all, let's take a look at what promotion is. First of all, the core of promotion work is to communicate information. The aim is to trigger and stimulate consumers, generate purchasing behavior. The way of promotion is personnel promotion or non-personnel promotion. Influencing factors of promotion mix. There are the following points. The first is the goal of promotion. What is the goal of your promotion? The second is the factor of your product itself. And there are the conditions of your market and your budget. Budget for promotion. We also have some methods like this. The first method of acting according to one's ability. Act according to your own business situation. Or set a percentage of sales. To promote sales. You can also according to the situation of your competitors. To go peer to peer. To make a budget for the promotion. Or set a goal and task. Use the target task method to carry out determination of promotion budget. Let's take a look, a summary of today's class. First, we need to understand. We are in the process of selling our products, whether it's marketing promotion. We all need to understand honest and trustworthy must be a person and an enterprise basic moral standard. It is also a fine tradition of our Chinese nation. We faithfully fulfill our obligations. Is every modern citizen. All should have professional qualities. Treat people in good faith. People don't deceive me. Be honest with things. Nothing is impossible. So for individuals, if we don't have integrity, you can't get people to trust you. No one can trust you. How can you succeed in doing things? For enterprises, if there is no integrity between teams, everyone is suspicious of each other. How can the enterprise run well? How to embark on the road of development? So people think. Honesty and trustworthiness is only aimed at individuals, not enterprises. This view is biased. Actually, enterprises should not only follow the laws and regulations in the society, but also follow unwritten moral principles. Enterprises are the same as individuals. It is also necessary to match words with deeds. Consumers should not be deceived in production and business activities. If an enterprise, in the process of production and operation activities, no moral credibility, in the end, can only violate the laws of the country and go bankrupt. That's all for today's course. Thank you.